Hi, everybody. I am Becka Robinson, and I am so excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for including me. I have the honor of speaking to you guys today a little bit about the difference in the strategies behind building for income versus building for rank. So this is definitely a 2.0 style topic. This is a little bit more advanced, but I think you guys can handle it because I know that you're all smart. What I'm going to be talking about today is about this idea of what strategy you're going to take. And there's not a right or wrong answer. Let me say that first of all. And it's not black and white. People can fall kind of all along the spectrum. It really just depends on you and your goals and what you want to accomplish in your organization and in your business. But you may have heard coaches, especially if you're in any leadership groups, use the phrases building for income or building for rank. And you may have thought, well, what does that mean? Because don't they go together? And yes, they do, especially when you're working your way to diamond. So when you're working your way to diamond, each time you promote through the ranks, emerald, ruby, diamond, the amount that you can earn for each team and bonus cycle goes up. And since you guys are all bosses here, you understand what team bonus cycles are and how we earn money off of the volume of our team by those cycles. So it's great that you can earn more money for each cycle. From 14 to 18, that's a good jump. $14 a cycle for emerald coaches, $16 a cycle for ruby coaches, $18 a cycle for diamond coaches. And that adds up as you cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle as your volume grows. So yes, in a sense, you are building for income and building for rank at the same time. But once you get to diamond, and I always coach my team, do not even worry about this until you are past diamond and you have a solid organization that qualifies you as a team leader in the leadership ladder. So this is for all of you guys that are at that point, or you're going to be at that point soon. This is especially for you. For everybody else, listen, pay attention, keep it in the back of your mind because this is going to be a strategy moving forward. But for you guys, it's not going to change anything right now. You still need to build to diamond. You need to build evenly on both legs to get there. You need to build a team leader. You need to have people working that are strong on both sides to do that. Once your business is at solid team leader status, that means that your diamond is really solid. You've got a great foundation of working coaches on both sides of your organization. That's what you want because you don't want to have to worry about having to maintain every single week. You want to know that your business is strong. Once you get there, you can start to open up your mind to the idea of what are my goals? What do I really want to do with my business? And there's not a wrong answer, like I said before. If your goals are strictly financial, if you say, I just don't care about recognition, I don't care about elite, I don't care about that kind of thing. All I care about is making sure that, we have this income for our family. Then you are probably going to fall on the way income growth side. If you're a super rewards driven, incentive driven ruby personality, like the personality jumps, if you're like that and you can't even fathom the idea of not getting elite or premier or 5-star or whatever, then you're probably going to fall on the spectrum of building for rank. And there's probably tons and tons of people that fall all the way in between. I fall somewhere in between. I fall probably like right here because I am very, very goal motivated, and anytime there's an achievement, I want to achieve it. And so I have a hard time sometimes calming down my competitive mind enough to focus on being strategic about building for income. But everybody can fall in all different places in between. There's not a right or wrong. It really just depends on you and your family and your business. Now, what do I mean when I say this? Like, what is the difference between building for rank and building for income? Well, stick with me. So when you are building your business and you're placing coaches, we all know we have two legs to our business, and we can place coaches on either side. You may or may not have a really strong leg from your upline. And if you do have a really strong leg, it's called a power leg. If you have a power leg and you place very strong business builders on there, you may be letting go of the opportunity for more income, because if you had put them on your weak leg, they could have helped raise your team bonus cycles and you could be cycling more. That's the strategy. So generally, once people get to team leader to diamond, they start to put all their coaches, all their good working coaches on their weak leg so that they can bring up the weak leg volume to get it as high as possible so that they can cycle as many times as possible with their team bonus cycles, because that's where the magic happens. So when you are building for income, you kind of let go of the idea of having to have diamonds on both sides of your organization, a certain amount of diamonds on both sides to qualify for different things. So for example, to qualify as a 2-star diamond coach, which is pretty much the next big promotion after diamond, because 2-star is when you can open up your second business center. It's when you can qualify for premier. It's when you can qualify to go to the new leadership convention. So 2-star is a big deal, right? That's kind of like what's on your horizon if you're a diamond coach. To get to 2-star, you need to have a diamond on each leg of your organization. So that means one's going to be on your strong leg if you have a strong leg. And for those of us that are trying to build for income, that can be like, ouch, like I feel like I'm losing all that potential for my team bonus cycles by having my diamond and her whole team on my strong leg. But that's what happens sometimes. That's where you have to make decisions about building for income or building for rank. So another example, to be a 10-star diamond coach, you need to have 5 diamonds on each side of your organization. This is really where it starts to come into play, because a lot of coaches don't want to give away 5 diamonds and all of the teams that are associated to their strong leg. They just don't want to give it away. So a lot of people will choose putting all of those 10 diamonds on their weak leg and letting their bonus cycles just rack up and rack up and rack up, rather than getting the title of 10-star diamond coach and losing those diamonds to their strong side. And I say losing, I know that's a negative word. I probably shouldn't say losing. But that's kind of how it feels sometimes if you have a really strong leg. So you may be now thinking, well, yeah, I definitely want all of the monies, and I don't care as much about being called a 10-star coach. If I have more than 10 diamonds, what does it matter? Well, there are a couple things that make those ranks like 5-star and 10-star and 15-star really appealing. One of those things is called the quarterly bonus pool. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but it's an incredible little thing that Beachbody does, where quarterly, so 4 times a year, Beachbody takes 2% off the top of the profits for the quarter through the entire thing, 2%. And they break that 2% into 4.5% chunks. So 4.5% chunks. And what they do is they take all the coaches, 2-star diamond and above, and they break them into pools. So all the 2-star diamonds are in one pool, all the 5-star diamonds are in one pool, all the 10-star diamonds are in one pool, and all the 15-star diamonds are in one pool. And each pool gets 0.5% of that 2%. So 0.5%, 0.5%, 0.5%, 0.5%. As you can imagine, there's a lot more 2-star diamonds than there are 10 and 15-star diamonds. So the 10 and 15-star diamond pools are bigger because the money's being shared between less people. And if you are a 2-star diamond coach, a 5-star diamond coach, a 10-star diamond coach, and a 15-star diamond coach, and you qualify during that quarter, there's a couple little rules to make sure that you actually get it. But if you qualify during that quarter, you just get that bonus deposited into your bank account. Like, it just shows up in your bank account, and it happens 4 times a year. And I'm going to, in the comment below, put a little calendar that shows you what the average payouts were for the different quarterly bonuses for the different star diamond amounts, and it's pretty crazy. The other crazy thing about this is the star diamond bonuses stack. So you qualify for every bonus below the one that you actually are at. So, for example, I'm a 13-star diamond, so I qualify for the 10-star diamond bonus. I also qualify for the 5-star diamond bonus and the 2-star diamond bonus. So what I get for the bonus pool is the 10-star diamond bonus plus the 5-star diamond bonus plus the 2-star diamond bonus as my quarterly bonus. So that's kind of an awesome reason to build for those higher ranks, right? Because those bonuses are a crazy blessing and a crazy thing that Beachbody does for us that is really unique. So I know now you're like, well, goodness, now I don't know what I want to do. And that's okay. It's just good to know this ahead of time. It's good to understand the strategy of it, to be able to have a vague idea of what you want to do. And your strategy may change over and over again. That's completely fine. There's been times when I was strictly building for income. I knew I needed to build my volume and I needed to do it quickly and I needed it to be at a specific amount. And so I hustled and I put all my focus on adding the people that I thought were going to be business builders, that told me they were going to work, that I saw potential in, to the areas of my business where I needed that volume to grow. And I wasn't really paying much attention to my rank. There are other times when I have been very focused on a specific rank goal and I've built my business for a while in accordance with that. And so you may jump back and forth a little bit, and that's totally okay. The thing that's good to know is your options and to understand how both sides of the coin work. So at any given time, you can figure out what's the best fit for your life, your family, your business. All right, I know that this is a lot. I know this is kind of an advanced topic, so please don't hesitate to ask me questions in the comments below. I'm happy to answer them the best I can. And while you're at it, why don't you tell me, if you have already thought about this and you've already kind of made a decision, why don't you tell me what you are thinking about building for in the comments below? We can maybe just all share a little bit. Remember, last and most important thing, always build to diamond before you start trying to worry about this. I've had people ask me to speak about this before, and I speak about it, and then all of these new coaches start freaking out and putting all their coaches on their weak leg, but they're not diamond yet. And I'm always like, no! Get to diamond and then solidify your diamond by getting to team leader. Then start deciding what you're going to do as far as building for that 2-star diamond and 5-star and 10-star, or building for income. So always focus on building evenly to diamond, then to team leader. Then you have that really solid foundation. And from there, you have so much more freedom to make decisions. When you don't have that solid foundation, you don't have a lot of freedom to make decisions because you're having to grow your business reactionary. When every week a discount coach drops on one side and you're like, I need one more person over there. That's a person that you could have used strategically, but now you're having to put them somewhere just to maintain your rank. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your business. Build evenly and consistently to diamond and then to team leader before you start thinking about the strategy of both of these things. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great weekend.